Welcome back, everybody, to the South Carolina Gamecocks Revamped Dynasty. Today, Elex, Memes, and company are going to be looking to get a revenge win over the Georgia Bulldogs here in Athens, Georgia. A season ago, Georgia walked into Columbia and they upset the Gamecocks in stunning fashion. They just did not let us do anything on the offensive side of the ball, and they are led still by senior quarterback Gunnar Stockton. He's a 96 overall, 17 touchdowns, 7 interceptions for his career. And they also have backup Aaron Goddard. He's pretty solid as well with the limited playing time that he has had. But they're really going to rely on a veteran running back in Duron Thomas. Over 300 attempts for his career, right around 1,700 yards and 13 touchdowns. And his longest run at 79 yards actually came against us just last season. He had a big run to kind of seal the deal for the Bulldogs. Outside of him, though, they're going to need to find some other successful running. The next highest rushing count is going to be Gunnar Stockton with 65 rushes over his career. But you also have a few younger guys there. The same at the receiving position. They don't have a lot of experience. Dylan Bell, 78 catches, 1,200 yards, 11 touchdowns. Nothing eye-opening there for the Bulldogs outside of Bell. Their next most experience is going to be Duron Thomas, the senior running back, who only has 7 catches. So this team does not have a lot of offensive experience, and they're going to try to offload that with some veteran defensive leaders. Christian Miller at the right end position, 74 tackles, 31 tackles for loss over his 5-year career, and 12 sacks here at Georgia. Then also CJ Madden, another senior at the linebacker position. He has 73 tackles, 15 for loss, 5 sacks, and 1 interception. And finally, senior safety Brett Williams, 55 tackles, 6 for loss, and 1 interception, as well as 1 sack. This team doesn't have the offensive experience, but they do have a lot of veterans on defense, so this is going to be a tough matchup. Number 10 versus number 11 as David Holt, the freshman, kneels it down from Santa Clara, California, and the Bulldogs offense will take the field first. We're going to see Stockton with Thomas and Scott. It's going to be a pass on first down, and he's got a man wide open. Grant on the first play of the game, racing across the 20, down to the 5, and he is into the end zone. A.J. Grant, 75 yards on the first play from scrimmage as he takes a crossing route to the house. 1 missed tackle from this Gamecock secondary building on top of the others, and then it's just gone from there. Those last few tackles wouldn't have mattered much anyways, as the Gamecocks quickly find themselves in a 7-0 haul, trying to get back. Brandon Hammond, he is relieving Brendan Hammond is finally getting a chance. He's relieving Lavacia Carroll. I was going to say Marshawn Lloyd. Lavacia Carroll relieved him, and that pass on 3rd and 8 falls harmlessly to the ground in coverage. Dangerous throw. But we're still trying to get Brandon Hammond going. Now 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Stockton dumps it off to Nichols. Nichols is one of those tight ends in the lineage of the Bulldogs. They've had a bunch of good tight ends. They're looking to get him involved, as they would have with Oscar Delp and all of those other good tight ends they've had these previous few seasons, as you see them run it with Thomas, and that's a first down there. 1st and 10 now, right around the 45-yard line. Thomas has got it out on the outside, and he's got another first down. Thankfully, the sideline was there because Thomas was not going down without a fight. Now they're going to skip it to him on the pitch, and it's hit, and he's fumbling it. Picked up by Clark, who's going to stumble. Oh, man, he almost brought it back to the house, but Clark is going to get the recovery as Duron Thomas, who hit him there? Let's see. Yes, that is going to be one of the linebackers there. I believe that is Vincent who hit him. Yes, Lawrence Vincent hits him, causes the fumble, and now the Gamecocks take over as Davis once again starting 0 of 3. That one was incomplete as soon as he threw it. Brandon Hammond, though, is going to get the run on 2nd and 10. He has got a nice 11-yard scamper, and he is going to set up a 1st and 10 right on the G for the Gamecocks. Braden Davis fires to DJ Long. The veteran receiver's got a nice 14-yarder. 2nd and 4 now later on the drive. Hammond on the inside zone. He's got it again 6 yards later. And we are at first down territory inside the 30. Davis under center off the play action, running, rushing out. He's going to tuck it and take off down the sideline. 13 yards on that one. As Braden Davis has got another first down, setting up a 2nd and 14. Davis wants to throw this one. Checks down into coverage. Hammond drops it. Not the greatest throw, but, I mean, it wasn't a bad throw either. Braden Davis put it where it needed to be. And now it's going to be a 3rd and 14. Make it a 4th and 21. Braden Davis gets brought down by just who we were talking about. The linebacker, C.J. Madden, uses his speed on the outside to get around the O-lineman. And he brings Braden Davis down. Thankfully, Davis was able to hold on to that one because that was a dangerous play there for this offense now as they settle for 3. Marcus Clark's been better for us over this last season and a half. So I'm pretty content with him at kicker. 1st and 10. Stockton's going to go outside. He's got Omar Nichols for a 2-yard gain. On 2nd and 8, they're going to be down to a 3rd and 11 now. Stockton wants to throw deep downfield, and he's got Nichols again. Nice lob pass by Stockton on that one, and it is a 1st and 10. Now he's going to keep it on the option, trying to catch us off guard. He doesn't run it very much. I mean, as you saw, across 4 years, he has 65 rushes. Granted, he wasn't starting for about 2 of those, but still, he, 65 is not a lot for a 4-year quarterback. 3rd and 14 now. Stockton sets and fires, and that time, Grant's not going to get a house call. He is going to go down and drop that one. It is now a 3rd and 11 on the next Gamecock possession. Braden Davis deep downfield, and it should have been picked off. A 2 of 8 start for Davis. And now we are down to the final minute and a half of the 1st and 10. He is wanting to throw it. It's a Bulldog first down as Dylan Bell breaks free for about 10 more after the catch. 22 yards. Finally, at the end of that one, 2nd and 12. Stockton takes off, evades one man. Can't evade Rory Patrick, who comes all the way from the left side to bring him down. That is an impressive trailer there by Rory Patrick. 3rd and 14 now. Omar, no, that is not Omar. That is Andre Nichols, not brothers there, obviously. As he gets brought down, they're going to settle for the long field goal, and that one sails right and just barely hits the upright. Now they will miss it as we go into the 2nd quarter on a 2nd and 12. Braden Davis, a nice pass into coverage. 14 yards for Scott Hall. He has been quiet today, but we're finally getting him involved there with the offense. Braden Davis now wants to throw deep down, and he's got a man, Ty Monroe, running down the sideline. 30 yards later, the backup tight end responds. Now 1st and 10, Davis under pressure immediately off the play action, running, lobbing it, and it's out of bounds, incomplete. He was rushing for his life there. And now they have a 2nd and 10. Braden Davis wants to throw in the coverage. DJ Long, did he catch that? He did, and they're going to give him the first down. We now have a 2nd and 11. Davis takes it, fires, end zone, touchdown. Landon Sampson, 14 yards, and that one is going to be a good answer by this Gamecocks offense. They ran down the field to start the 2nd quarter, and they just went right at this Georgia defense, thankfully scoring to end the drive. And now Georgia and Gunnar Stockton looking to answer. 1st and 10, it's going to be a play-action read option. Stockton's got it. He's breaking a few tackles. And I was trash-talking his running ability. That one, he looked really doggone good on a 2nd and inches now. They're probably going to run this one again, I imagine. Stockton gives it to Thomas, breaking free. Stumbled a little bit, and that stumble might have saved a touchdown for the Gamecocks defense. He had all kinds of real estate in front of him. Now Stockton wants to throw this time, lobbing it incomplete. Had a man easily for the first down. But unfortunately for them, he just could not connect with him. Now 3rd and 8 for the Bulldogs. Stockton wants to throw. He's going to fire, and it's caught. Triple coverage. Dylan Bell racing down the middle of the field, and it is a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Make it a 2nd and 8 now. Stockton's going to fake it off the read option. Good job by the Gamecocks defensive line, setting up the linebackers well there to cover both the running back and the quarterback. Now 3rd and 9, Stockton running a screen. He's got Thomas, who makes a man miss, and he doesn't have the first down. Forced out of bounds on a 4th and inches as they're going to go for it. And a man in motion, Omar Nichols coming to the right. Stockton fake to Scott under pressure. Looking, end zone caught, and it's Bell at the back end zone line. And that is an 8-yard strike. Should have been an interception by Birdsong. But he just wasn't looking, I guess. He wasn't turned around enough to get his hands on that one. And they go back up by 4 for 1st and 10 now. Brandon Hammond getting those legs going as he's got a 12-yard run. Now 2nd and 10. Davis under center out of the shotgun. He's got 2 backs. He's going to dump it across the middle. That was dangerous as that one just went flying out of his hands when he was hit. Now a 3rd and 10. Davis wants to throw. Dumps it down to Hammond. Hammond, nice spin move. Breaking outside, and he's got a 19-yard gain. Make him down right around midfield. Yeah, he's going to mark it a little bit past midfield. So the 45-yard line, 1st and 10. They're going to go to Brandon Hammond off the screen. Hammond's got some nice blocking. Makes the man miss on the outside. Down to the 20, to the 10. One man to beat, and it's a touchdown from Brandon Hammond off the screen pass from Davis. 2 touchdowns on the day for Braden Davis and through the air. That one, though, Hammond did a lot of the heavy lifting there. Is a nice blocking down the field. Sets him up. He just had to get past 2 guys, and he has just enough speed to get around the safety. And that is a touchdown with about 3.5 minutes left in this 2nd quarter. Stockton going to go to Deron Thomas. Got a lot of space. Got some blocking down the field. That one is a 21-yard gain for the Bulldogs. Running back Thomas now. 2nd and 12. And Stockton is brought down by Patrick as he has another sack early in this 2nd half. 3rd and 16 now are in the 2nd quarter. Stockton going to run the screen. This time Clark is there. Can't bring him down, but he slows him down just enough for the Cavalry to arrive. The Gamecocks defense getting off the field. Big time there as they now give the offense a chance to take a 2-score lead. It's now a deep ball down the sideline, and it's caught. Sampson, that one was dangerous. It floated in the air for very long. Davis just lobbed it up there, and it landed right in the breadbasket there for Landon Sampson now. 1st and 10 around the 30, marking him at the 27. Davis off the play action, wants to go deep downfield, and it's caught. Landon Sampson colliding with the safety at about the 2. Now a 1st and goal. Davis goes to Hammond, muscling his way in. And that is a 2-yard touchdown run for Brandon Hammond as they give the Gamecocks a 10-point lead after the extra point with about minute 15 remaining in this 2nd quarter. 2nd and 3 for Georgia. Stockton wants to throw. He's going to go outside. Got a 1st down for White, and he's out of bounds. Tyler White, a good job getting the 1st down and then quickly getting out of bounds. 1st and 10. Stockton wants to throw. 2nd level throw there, and he fumbles it. Picked up by Clark. He's got a chance to return this one, stumbling again. Seems like every time he grabs it, he stumbles. And now the Gamecocks with a minute left. You've got to think they are going to go for a big pass downfield to try and convert off of this turnover. Braden Davis going off the wheel route. DJ Long, a nice 11-yard gain as the clock will continue to run down. 1st and 10. Davis, play action, wants to throw under pressure, taking it, and he's sacked. 14-yard loss. That is a big job there by this Bulldog defense now. They are in back on our side of the field. He wants to throw this time across the middle. DJ Long making his man across the middle miss, working his way down back into Bulldog territory just like that. A 31-yard gain. 1st and 10 now. The clock is around 10 seconds left. Braden Davis wants to throw, and it's picked off at the last second. That is Whitehead reading it and just snatching it out of the air there on that one as they do a good job bending but not breaking. This Bulldog defense is very good at that when it comes down to it. Now 1st and 10 to start the 2nd half. Braden Davis finds Hammond on another nice catch there by Brandon Hammond. 16 yards. He is having a heyday through the air. Maybe not so great on the ground, but a big game for him receiving-wise. 1st and 10. Braden Davis wants to throw back across the middle. Scott Hall working free, and he's got a 20-yard catch and a 1st down inside Bulldog territory. 2nd and 1. Davis under center this time. You don't see that very often for this offense as they let the clock run down. He's going to go to Hammond. He's got a first down and then some. 4-yard gain. They only needed one, so that is a good job there. 2nd and goal now. The Gamecocks are looking to score here and make it an even better game. DJ Long can't get in from the bubble screen. Just needed a block for a second longer as they now have a 3rd and goal. Davis wants to go to Hammond. He has got it. Touchdown, Brandon Hammond, 30-0. 30-14 as that one gets them in, and the Bulldogs need to respond. 2nd and 11. Stockton delayed handoff to Thomas. He just barely gets 2 yards on the ground. That one was some tough running there as they now face a 3rd down. Wants to go again through the air. It's going to be a pass to Bell. Can't get the first down. Another close call, but they're going to punt it back. We have a 1st and 10 to start the drive as we're going to throw this one on 1st down. He wants to go Davis deep down the sideline looking for Sampson again. Landon Sampson across the 30 and down inside the 25 at the 24 is where they'll mark him. Now a 1st and 10 across the middle. Brandon Hammond again, a nice catch. Can't stay on his feet, but he's got 16 more. And another goal scenario. 1st and goal. Davis wants to throw under pressure. Rolling out. Lobbing it. End zone. Touchdown. Brandon Hammond again. Working his way free. And that's just an impressive showing through the air for the running back there as now are up 38-24. They do not show any signs of slowing down against Georgia now as they are going to force another punt. A tough run by Thomas, but he just couldn't get there. Initially, that one looked like it was going to be a loss of about 3, but he gets back to the line of scrimmage as Ryan Clayton comes into the game now. The backup running back is going to lose 3 yards. This clock continues to run down. Now you're pretty much in chewing clock. Only go for big plays if they're there. You're not going to be looking to make any big plays. Brandon Robinson, he's been quiet today, and that one on the screen. Dangerous pass, and it's going to be a 2-yard loss. They now have a 2nd and 10. Stockton wants to throw, rushing now. He's going to have a little bit of space, breaking the tackles. Got a 1st down and 13 there on the ground, and another run for Stockton goes positive for the Bulldogs. 2nd and 3 now. To start the 4th quarter, it's going to be a lob pass to Tyler White, and he has a 1st down of 8 yards now. 7:30 remaining in the 4th. This clock continues to run down. Stockton, if you want to come back in this one, you've got to score right here, right now, and you need a touchdown. 3rd and 8. Needs the touchdown. Gonna go to the screen. Nowhere to go as Thomas gets taken down by Vincent. Lawrence Vincent read that one like a book, and that is his 4th tackle for loss today, as he has performed very well his 1st year as a full-time starter. They're now going to go for it on 4th down. Stockton into coverage. Got it. Tyler White, a 1st down of 18 there now inside the 5. 1st and goal. Anthony Rose did bring him down. They're going to go off the play action. Stockton to the end zone. Caught, and it's a touchdown by Grant, his 2nd of the day. Kind of looked like it went straight through the body of our cornerback. And, I mean, yeah, what kind of coverage could you play better than that? Because they're going to go for 2, trying to keep this a game, and they get it. So Dylan Bell makes it a 16-point game. So technically, if they can hold us here, this is just a 2-score game. Ryan Clayton, though, has got other ideas as he's got a 1st down and then some. 17 off of the inside run. 2nd and 3 now. After the big scamper for Clayton, it's going to be another run with him, and he can't quite get the 1st down. He was pretty doggone close, but he is not going to get it, as we are now going to run back with Benson, the 3rd-string running back. He's got it, and he has not enough to go for it on 4th, or get the 1st down. They're going to go for it, though, on 4th down, giving it to Clayton, and he has got a big run. And that one, I mean, that should just about put the dagger in this defense. I mean, no matter what happens here, we will likely not see much more fireworks, but Scott Hall has got it down around the 1 as a 26-yard corner route is going to turn into a 2nd and goal. Braden Davis under center goal line formation. They're running that clock down. Play action, bootleg, Davis to the end zone. Touchdown, Ty Monroe. Touchdown, South Carolina. The 4th passing touchdown of the day for Braden Davis, as he is getting revenge for a season ago where the Bulldogs embarrassed us. And they are now trailing 45-22. I mean, this one, you've got to think it's over with. They have 3.5 minutes left. But Georgia just does not have a lot of time to work with if they want to even get back into this one, as they now face quickly a 3rd and 10. Donovan Westmoreland is looking like he's going to go into coverage. They're going to bring a man in motion. That is Dylan Bell, the senior, as they now are going to get a little bit of pressure. Westmoreland is there on the screen. He falls down, and they're going to get the first down off of that one. He read it perfectly, but Westmoreland just tripped up. And now they have a 2nd and 4. Max Scott's going to run it right into the arms of Justin Malone. And a 3rd and 2. Georgia looking for the first down. He has got a man open, and he drops it. Omar Nichols, as the final 2 minutes are upon us. They're going to go for it. 4th and 2. Looking for a first down. It's going to be a jet sweep to May. Can he get there? Forcing his way there. And they're not going to give it to him. Nick May is going to be just short of the 4th down conversion, and they are going to be able to run this one down. Georgia's not even going to use their timeouts. 3rd and 5. Braden Davis wants to throw for whatever reason. Landon Sampson, can he get the first down? He can. And he has got a 14-yard gain in that one. If it wasn't already over with, that one is going to do it. Braden Davis rushing with Clayton now on the outside. Almost got free again. And the Gamecocks go into Athens, and they get their revenge with a all-around domination of the Bulldogs. 45-22 now, as this game is officially over. I mean, I've been saying it for about this last 7 minutes now. But this time, it's officially over. The Gamecocks get the win. Braden Davis, beautiful performance. Over 400 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Without a doubt, his best performance as our starting quarterback. And he only got sacked twice. That turnovers and sacks were limited. That is the biggest thing for this win, I can imagine, or I will say. As they now get another win in the record books. 14 carries, 80 yards, 2 touchdowns for Brandon Hammond. Not crazy rushing-wise, but I mean, when you see the receiving stats, it won't even matter. I mean, he just did it all today for us. Man, Brandon Hammond, so impressive there. As Ryan Clayton also had 10 catches for 40 yards on the, or 10 rushes for 40 yards on the ground. Receiving wise, we're going to see that in a second. And Landon Sampson actually led us in reception, 670 and a touchdown. Brandon Hammond, 102 and 2 touchdowns. Big game from him. DJ Long, 5 of 67. Scott Hall, 3 for 60. And then Ty Monroe had 2 for 32 with the touchdown as well. As we defensively, we're pretty doggone good. Anthony Rose led the team with 9 tackles, a couple of forced fumbles. Both of those recovered by Jeff Clark. I mean, he was just Johnny on the spot there, as you can see all the defensive stats. Gunnar Stockton, I mean, he was good. 288 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Their defense just could not keep up with us. I mean, you've got to, at some point, you're putting up almost 300 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. You've got to figure something out on the ground game if you want to win big games going forward. 14 of 50 for Thomas. Nothing crazy there. Receiving-wise, Tyler White led the way in receptions, but receiving yards goes to A.J. Grant. He had that big 75-yarder, but he also had another one, so 4, or a couple more, so 4, 102, and 2 touchdowns. Dylan Bell, 473, and a touchdown there for the Bulldogs, as they now are going to lose their first game of the year. They had a good start to the season on offense early in this one. But they just kind of fell off there in that second half as we just controlled the ball. We controlled the time of possession. We controlled the field position when we needed it. They just struggled. Andrew Whitehead forced their only takeaway with the one interception there to start to end the second quarter, which other than that, I mean, it was a perfect game. I am going to show you a little bit of recruiting, but as this video, I know it's been a little bit of a gap. I've been busy with school, work, life, all of that good stuff. This video coming back is going to be my announcement that this season of the Gamecocks Dynasty is going to be the finale. It's going to end no matter how it ends. If it ends with a championship, that is the best possible way. If it ends without one, we've won one championship, so I'm pretty happy with that. But we are looking for that national championship. So this is the final season. I am going to only be focusing on this series until it ends. And then I will focus on another new series or return to a different series that I've done in the past. I just think doing two series at once makes it insanely difficult to balance my time and to put my best effort into every video. I feel like every series or every video needs to get my best. And if I don't have enough time for that, it just makes it hard to actually give it my best. And especially with the new college football game allegedly coming out this summer, I'm pretty excited for that, and I want to go ahead and wrap up my series here with the Gamecocks just in case that game does end up being pretty doggone good. I mean, even if it's not, you know, I'm still going to post about it. But I'm pretty excited about that. So, yes, that is a little sad to be saying this will be the final season with the Gamecocks. But, I mean, it's been a great run. And I can't say that I haven't enjoyed this so much. I mean, it's just been a great time making this content for you guys. So, thank you all for joining me in this series. We've got, 10 games left, and then the bowl game, the championship game if we make it that far. Can't believe how far this series has come, and I'm excited to see how it ends. As you see, though, in the background, all of the recruits I'm going after. This isn't really going to matter, obviously, so I won't be including it going forward because I'm not going to be, moving into next season. But I will say, I just included in this one because I made the video before I made this decision, or I recorded it before I made this decision, that I was going to officially be ending this series as we, go into the next season. But we've still got to focus on all of this. I'm going back to recruiting for some reason. Let me go ahead and go into the ratings. We are ranked number 10 still. We haven't simulated, so that could move up. Georgia's going to drop, as you can see, all of these teams. One big matchup, North Carolina, Ohio State, Missouri, LSU. Those are two pretty big games, a bunch of top 15 teams taking each other on. And next episode, though, we're going to have, obviously, a little bit easier of a matchup than against Georgia, but it's still going to be pretty doggone hard as we are heading back to Williams-Brice. We're going to have a bye week. Then, for guys to get rested up, we're going to head back to Williams-Brice and take on the 13th-ranked Aggies, a team that they've given us some issues in the past, but we've had a good record against them over this series. I don't think we've lost to them. Maybe we lost one time to them. But overall, I would say we've dominated them across this series. They have one win. They're going to take on FCS Midwest and Tennessee before they take us on next episode. So we'll see their record by the time we get there. As always, welcome back. Thank you all for joining me again. I hope you all did enjoy this video. As always, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. Adios.